Proud of you the way the guys came out cold off that rain delay, big 4-run inning there.
Yeah, just heck of a way to end the road trip against two really good teams.
Yeah.
Playing the Cubs and then against the Tigers. They've got a great team over there, and to be able to finish it like that with all the ups and downs throughout that game, just really, really good finish.
What'd you think of Skeens out there today?
He pitched well against a tough lineup. Didn't necessarily have his best stuff, I don't think. Command was off a little bit. But found a way. I don't know what he ended up with, 9 punch outs, 5 walks, maybe a little uncharacteristic, but battled and came out, gave us a chance to win.
Donnie, was your frustration in the 9th that they didn't delay the game before your frame started?
That was it. Yeah, because if it's going to be a long delay, we're going to lose Santana at the back end of a doubleheader. And that's what. And sometimes it's hard, for them to know exactly. Just was tough at the back end of the doubleheader to potentially lose a guy, and we ended up losing him.
I wanted to ask about 2 altercations with fans today. The first one, there's a video of Dennis taking a swipe at a fan in the bullpen. Do you know what happened there?
I don't. I'm still gathering facts. I don't have enough information to really comment on that at all.
And then what happened with Tommy there in the 10th?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Just I guess fans were saying something to him, and he didn't take kindly to it. And the security did a great job of de-escalating that situation pretty quick.
Does it surprise you that the guys are able to have so much fight when there's so much going on, and be able to kind of overcome that like they did tonight?
They did a great job. That inning there. Bednar coming in, getting out of the 9th, and then going into the 10th, and to roll through. Bryant coming up, going the other way. To get the guy over, gets a base hit, Tommy scores on it, and just everything that unraveled that inning after that, just the fight was great. And we've seen that through the team throughout the last, few weeks of they continue to fight, continue to finish games. Sometimes we haven't come out on top of those, but we found ways to continue to battle, and tonight we were able to fight and come out on top.
Can I ask why you used Brian as a pinch hitter? I know some people might look at his stats and find that as a little bit of a surprising decision. Why did you make that choice?
Yeah, I just thought it was a good opportunity there against the lefty to go, drive the ball the other way and get the guy over and, potentially get a hit, and he was able to do that.
Was there any confusion on the interference play? It seemed like no one was kind of getting a clear explanation.
Yeah, he ended up saying that it was interference and that it wasn't intentional. Okay. So that runner is out and the guy gets first base because of it. They couldn't have turned it over play. And when I went back out, I asked him if he checked with the other guys, because sometimes if you're behind the play or you don't see it clearly, if it was deemed intentional, then it would be 2 outs.
And was there confusion about where the lead runner was going? Because originally I think they had him on 3rd.
Right, it should be back.
Okay.
Yes, it should go back. I think that they got it right in the end.
You left Ferguson in to face Perez and Torque. What kind of went into that decision there?
Fergie's throwing the ball well, and to bring him in that situation, and him to be able to go 1+ was phenomenal, to be able to lengthen out the bullpen there, especially with the doubleheader in the long day.
How will you look back on this series? You coming home to your second home, you call it, the reception you received the first night to get the win here today. How are you going to look back on this trip?
Yeah, it was memorable, and a lot of good memories in Detroit, personally, from being here before, and then through this series. Obviously, they've got a great team over there, and first 2 didn't go our way, but finding a way to bounce back today, and especially in a game like that with a late rain delay, and to come out on top, really memorable.